Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. TammyTalks here. Let's go ahead and get into Married at First Sight, Season 14, Boston, the reunion part 2. Let's talk Alyssa and Chris. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thumbsing up the video if you enjoyed this particular piece of content. And then hop in the comment section, y'all. Let's talk about it. So, I'm 120 subscribers away from $5,000. What is wrong with me? 120 subscribers away from 5,000 subscribers. So I need 120 of y'all to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That can be you all's graduation gift to me. It's free, all right? So Dr. Pepper said that she needs some answers from Alyssa. She got right into it. She said that she thought that they were giving Alyssa a terrific husband in Chris. While Dr. Pepper is saying that, Alyssa is shaking her head no. I said, don't be rude. They're like, it's over. Alyssa, it's over. There's no need for you to continually still be rude to Chris, but let's keep going. Alyssa said that she disagrees that they were matched correctly. Dr. Pepper said that everything that Alyssa asked for on her list, Chris aligned with those values. Alyssa said she disagrees. She said that she does not think that Chris aligned with any of the things that she asked for on her list. She does not think they have anything in common or that their core values align. Okay? Dr. Viviana said, well, I have your questionnaire. The top 5 things that you named: compassionate, funny, giving, hardworking, loyal. Is Chris not any of those 5 things? Chris was sitting there like this. Alyssa said she did not feel the loyalty. She also said that she agreed to come on here because she was told that she would not be attacked. And she is feeling attacked right now. She cannot articulate herself any better than she has already been doing. She does not agree that they were matched together. Here's my problem with this. If the girl says that she disagrees with y'all, let her disagree. I don't understand why we kept going back and forth with this. She did not want to be with Chris. They got a divorce very early on. Why are y'all badgering her about this? If she don't want to be with him, she don't want to be with him. If she's okay with the way that she behaved on TV, and she's okay with how she is being, how we the viewer is seeing her, she doesn't mind the fact that she looks like a complete and utter ass. Let her. Let her. I don't see why they were on here trying to make it into something that is not. She don't like Chris. She doesn't think that he's any of those 5 things. Chris is not interested in convincing her that he is. Like, but I get it though. The experts want the public to realize, look, this wasn't on us. This was on her. So Pastor Cal asked her, what are your core values? Alyssa won't answer. You know why? Because I'm willing to bet Alyssa is a conservative Republican. Chris, we have seen, is a liberal Democrat. Chris supports gay rights. Chris is pro-choice. Chris is Black Lives Matter. Chris is an ally of LGBT. Alyssa, on the other hand, stormed the wall on January 6th. The fact that Alyssa would not answer how her core values differed tells us that. It tells us that. And if it comes down to her feeling like because he is a different political affiliation in her, and that's why she feels that their core values don't align, all you have to do is say that. That's literally all she has to do. But she doesn't want to say it. Chris said that he never really got to a point where he could effectively evaluate her. They didn't have any meaningful conversation together. Alyssa feels sad for the both of them because they were both put into a marriage that wasn't the best. Dr. Pepper said, "Look here, little heifer." That's what she wanted to say. But Dr. Pepper said, "Look, if we would have known that you had such a narrow template, such a specific idea on what you wanted in a husband, I wouldn't have matched you." So then Alyssa was like, "Yeah, and I told you, if you can't find what I'm looking for, don't match me." I also feel like if you can't find what you're looking for yourself, then you need to start looking inward at what you're looking for. See, the real problem is that Alyssa has in her mind this tall, dark, and handsome, the white version, of what she sees in a man, right? She wants a tall white man that got a little color to him, okay? That probably has a nice dark scruffy beard, that's wearing a cowboy hat, they got a little jean shirt, little chest hair hanging out, that has on a pair of nice Levi's. Okay, not quite a boot cut, but a little wider than a straight leg with some cowboy boots. That is going to be a conservative and a dog lover like her. And if that is what you want specifically, Alyssa, then you had no business coming on this show and having three people you have never met match you with a stranger to go into a legally binding marriage. So I am not moved by Alyssa's tears because this is stupid. This is stupid. So then Dr. Pepper said, "Well, no, we did match you with what you wanted on paper." Alyssa could not get past the fact that that Chris's friends and family said that he's a workaholic and he feels like there's always something. He makes everything a teachable moment. My uncle makes everything a teachable moment. Everything a teachable moment. But does that mean that he's an awful person that's going to combat you and argue you down? No. It means he's a good conversationalist. He can carry a conversation. You can talk to him about a number of things and the conversation is going to flow very easily. Alyssa did not allow Chris to show him exactly, or to show her exactly who he is. Dr. Viviana said that if you judge people when you go into a situation, whether negatively or positively, you are going to look at only the bad in that situation, which is true. From the moment Alyssa saw Chris and she saw them teeth and she said, "This is not the guy for me," everything from there was just building upon agitation, building upon it, building upon it, building upon it. So it got to the point where it didn't matter what anybody said by the time it was time to leave for the honeymoon. Hell, they could have said that Chris goes into puppy mills and slaughters the breeders with a samurai sword and takes all the little baby puppies and all the moms that are, doing this breeding after breeding, and he picks them up in gold laced dog beds and he feeds them filet mignon and prime rib. She wouldn't have cared because everything that happened before then shaped her perception of him. You see what I'm saying? So then Alyssa cuts off Dr. Viviana and said that she is a good person and she was shown in a bad light. Dr. Pepper said, "You're being very passive right now, saying that you were shown in a bad light. This happened to you. We didn't put the words into your mouth." And the moment she said that, Alyssa could do nothing but sit there and cry because it's true. Did they probably highlight all of Alyssa's negative moments? Sure. But these are all words that are actually coming out of your mouth. You said you hate production. You said you hate the experts. You called Chris an asshole. You said you hated Chris. You called him a sleazy car salesman that sells houses. These are all things that you said out of your own mouth. No one fed you those words. Not a soul. And Alyssa's biggest problem is she lacks accountability. That's it. Alyssa's other problem is that it seems that the other three ladies on the cast, aside from Lindsay, cape for her. They excuse her behavior. Because I don't see how you can watch this show and then still turn around and say that Alyssa is a good person. A good person would not have trashed Chris the way that she did for absolutely no reason. It's not a good person. Dr. Pepper asked Chris how he's feeling. Chris said that on the wedding day he felt like a big idiot. He came into it with these, big expectations or this, excitement and stuff ready to give somebody. He didn't get a chance to do it. He does not feel heartbreak, he said, because they were never really in a relationship. He does not regret going through the process, but he wouldn't do it again. Dr. Pepper tells Alyssa that if you continue to make your list the way that it is, you're not going to find anybody. But if you make your list not so long, if you expand it a little and you don't have this very tight, tight snippet on what you are expecting in your husband, then you can find somebody. Alyssa cuts her off and says that she will find her person when the time is right. They're out there for me and I'm going to find them. It looks like on the Where Are They Now special, which I actually enjoy. On the Where Are They Now special, it looks like she's now dating Ryan. Perfect. Because Ryan and Brett's core values didn't match from last season. And then it also looks like Chris is dating, I forgot that girl's name, but Chris is dating the girl from, I want to say she was on Woody and Amani season. She was married to, God, was his name Brett? So it looks like he's dating the girl she was like a registered nurse, or she was a nurse practitioner. That's what she was. Looks like they're dating. Move on with each other. Move on. Alyssa, that you have a mental incapacity on some level that causes you to not hold yourself accountable and that causes you to try to play this victim role. White woman tears. I don't care what y'all say. That is the epitome of what Alyssa is doing. If you're not somebody that weaponizes your tears and you don't do that, do not get up in my comments saying you're offended. Because if you write in my comments you're offended, I am going to assume that you too use white women tears. Catch y'all in the next one.